What's going on, guys? Ben from JK Gear and Gadgets, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the rugged radios. Also going to talk about the benefits of these compared to the traditional CB radios for trail communication. So let's dive right on in. Oh, and stay tuned. Somebody's going to win us at.
What's going on, guys? I thought that intro was pretty cool to incorporate the radio into the introduction, but I want to start off by saying, if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, do all kinds of Jeep videos, awesome stuff here. But we are talking about the rugged radios. I'm gonna go ahead and say I am by no means a pro on these radios. You know, I'm sure there's other people out there that could talk to you about the specs of these and what frequencies, you know, they operate on, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it, I'm not a pro. But what I'm gonna talk to you about is why I really like these. I know a lot of you have been on, you know, watching my videos for a long time, and you've known that when I did 36 hours of UARI over the summer, Rugged Radio sponsored my Jeep for that competition. So I just want to go ahead and say this is an unbiased video. I'm not saying this because, oh, you know, they sponsored me for that event. That is when I started using these, and I love them. Completely unbiased. I think these are great. And let's talk about why. This isn't going to be a fancy video, no fancy editing or anything. I just want to talk to you guys about why I really like these, and keep on watching because there will be a giveaway. Somebody's going to win some, and second winner is going to win a swag pack. So one of the big things when you start trail riding or having a Jeep is the fact that you are going to have to communicate to others on the trail. And in the past, everybody used CB radios, and those are awesome because you can talk to people, you know, when you're outside of cell service, you don't have to call them, use a radio. Hey, Bob, where you at? You know, but the big downfall to CB radios is that you have to buy the radio, you're gonna have to run an antenna, you're gonna have to tune the antenna, you have to run the wire, all that stuff. And there's been so many times when I'm on trail rides with people that have CBs, there's always one or two people in the group that can't hear somebody or they can't speak to somebody due to an, you know, improperly tuned antenna or something went wrong. So the big new thing is, you know, VHF and UHF radios. And it can honestly get kind of complicated. You can buy some on Amazon and stuff, but they don't come programmed, so then you have to download a programmer, you gotta buy the programming cable, all that stuff. Honestly, I don't have time for that, and I have no idea how to do it. So that's where rugged radios come into play. What these are, it's just a little handheld radio, nothing fancy. A lot of people, I'll go ahead and say it, they're not walkie-talkies. These operate a lot farther than a walkie-talkie, and you don't have to have the same type of walkie-talkie that somebody else does. With my little handhelds, I have 4 of them, and the handhelds I can get about 2 miles out just with these little handhelds before it starts losing, you know, signal. I also have one inside my Jeep, you know, an actual vehicle radio. The model that I have is discontinued. They don't make it anymore, but let me show you guys that real quick. So here is my in-vehicle radio, and there's a little mic. This is the 25 watt. I still haven't mounted it because if you've been watching the channel, I just got this Vector E-Dock and I still have to find a way to mount this. But like I said, this is 25 watts. The handhelds are 5 watts. This one is discontinued. The newer ones they make are 45 watts and 60 watts. So more powerful, which will get out even further. But if I'm using this, talking to somebody else with another radio like this, you can easily reach 5 miles plus. I haven't tested it out, you know, further than that, but these things come in extremely clear. But this is, you know, when I refer to an in-cab or in-vehicle radio, this is what I'm referring to. This kit came with the radio, the mic, the antenna, which is right there, antenna, bracket, cable, and a handheld. And those kits currently are $3.99 for the 60 watt, you know, the new style, and I think it's like $3.20 for the 45 watt. But that's what I'm referring to when I talk about that. So let's go back over here to the handheld. Why do I like these? The main, you know, feature of ditching the CB radio and going with handheld radios like this is you can communicate on the trail so much easier. You don't have to be in the driver's seat to talk to somebody. So let's go ahead and imagine this. Cassie, my wife, is driving the Jeep on the trail. I have my handheld radio right here. Let's imagine we're on some crazy rocky trail. I can grab my radio and spot her. Hey, Cassie, turn to your driver. Instead of her, having a, direct sign of communication, I can talk to her easily and clearly on the radio, spotting her or anything else like that. Honestly, that's the biggest thing for me, is you can hand the radio to somebody and they can talk straight to you inside the Jeep. Now, even if you didn't have an in-cab radio, you could have a handheld with you in the Jeep and hand this to somebody else. There's a ton of different options. All right, so I went ahead and flipped the video around because I hate talking to the back of a camera. So like I said, when I got my kit, it came with the in-cab radio and one extra radio. I also went ahead and got a bunch more. There's 2 here, and I have 2 more in the back. So the reason that I have so many is because I bring them with me on trail rides. And what I've noticed is that if I hand them out to a group of people that traditionally used CB radios, after one trip with these, the next trip, everybody has them. They're really not that expensive. Right now, they're running a deal, 2 of those for $100, which also comes with the chargers, a little earpiece, which I'm not a fan of using. But 2 for $100, that's $50 each. Normally they're like 65 or 70, which still isn't bad, especially if you start thinking about a CB setup. Is going to be about $100 plus your antenna, plus your mounting bracket and cable. You're easily $150 into a CB setup, which, I'd still recommend having. There's really, nothing bad about having both. What I've noticed is that the West Coast has really moved over to the VHF communications a lot faster than the East Coast have. But I've noticed more and more people here on the East Coast are using these rugged radios and VHF radios. But like I said, spotting is an awesome one. Some other things I've used in the past is when I'm driving my Jeep and we're going on a long drive, like suppose Cassie's driving the car, I can easily throw her one of these handhelds so we can talk on the radio on long trips, opposed to making a phone call saying, hey, pull off on this exit, blah, blah, blah. But that's really enough talking about these radios, guys. I've loved them. There's so many uses for them. They're really not as expensive as people think. As for the legality, I know there are a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, Ben, you have to have an FCC license or a ham license. A lot of these pre-programmed channels on these rugged radios are, perfectly legal to use without a license. But I'd always recommend you, go online, do some research about the licensing in case you want to use some different channels or a higher power radio. There's tons of information online about that. But I'm not going to sit here and harp on laws and stuff. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around, show you guys what I'm talking about for the giveaway. We're going to talk about how you can enter and what you'll win. All right, here we go. Woohoo! So, Rugged Radios donated a bunch of stuff to the channel to give away. And I separated it into 2 packs, just so it gives, 2 people the chance to win something cool. The grand prize is going to consist of 2 handheld radios. They both come with chargers, everything else I talked about before. They are the 5-watt little handheld radios right there, 1 to 3 mile range. Sweet! Comes with 2 carrying cases for the radios. Of course, stickers, koozies, assorted swag. We got a hat here and an extra large hoodie and an extra large t-shirt. So this is a great setup, for somebody to really test these out and see how you like them. You'll have one for you and one to hand out to your buddy that you're wheeling with. The second place, the runner-up guy, sorry, no radios, but a nice little swag pack. Hat, extra large hoodie, extra large t-shirt, stickers, and koozies. So that is, I think, a pretty sweet giveaway. Person who wins this is going to be extremely happy, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about on how awesome these are. How do you enter? Let's talk about it. Extremely simple. Very basic. It's free. First thing, subscribe to my channel, JK Gear and Gadgets. If you're already subscribed, you're good. Second, give this video a big old thumbs up. Cool, that's easy too. Third, you are gonna either give Rugged Radios a follow on Instagram, a like on Facebook, or a subscription on YouTube. I know not everybody has Facebooks or Instagram, so that's why I threw the YouTube in there. But choose one of those 3 or all of the 3, doesn't matter to me. go give them a like and check out all their cool stuff. And number 4, go down in the comments and tell me how you would use this rugged radio setup. 1 comment per day on this video and no other videos until this closes. So you can come back every day and leave another comment. Try not to keep it, the exact same as before, but just tell me how you would use your rugged radios, whether it's for, off-roading with your family, for, emergency situations, or if you just love camping and want to talk to somebody in the tent beside you. I don't know, make up your own cool little story on how you would use these. And like I said, every day you can come back and leave another comment, and each one of those comments is an entry. I'm gonna close this out on, let's do December 27th. On December 27th, I'm gonna put all the entries into a random generator online and pick 2 winners. Number 1 is gonna win the pack with the radios, and the second winner is gonna win the swag pack, and I'll ship them out to you. So that's all you got to do, guys. Make sure you come back each day and leave another comment. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, give this a thumbs up because it is part of the rules to enter, and subscribe to the channel because that's also another rule to enter this. I really wish I could have spent a little more time on this video, hit the trails, gone out in the woods and shown you guys the benefits of these radios. But holidays are coming up and I'm getting extremely busy. So this video, I wanted to get this giveaway out to you guys in time for Christmas. And speaking of giveaways, the Axle giveaway, mailed all those stickers out. I still have not heard back from the winner, so it is still out there somewhere. I really hope it didn't get lost in the mail. But hopefully in a few days, everybody got their stickers, and the winner will call me because I'm looking forward to seeing who won. But I'm excited about this giveaway. Hope you guys are too. And in the future, I will try to make another video highlighting the rugged radios. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep on Jeeping on.